Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callow. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him at the 27. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now here's the toss play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defense is coming after him. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Vols will have to punt this one away. And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Here's the handoff. First down and still motoring. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that run game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with our run game.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Powering through the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Callow. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Volunteers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sharp. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. Runs through the defender. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the throw deep downfield. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That is into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Going to try to use his legs here. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short in the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated.
LSU 14, Tennessee 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out. The catch made. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Or throwaway there. Gave up play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Callow. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is hauled in. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the balls will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Just able to get it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up in the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sharp. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Direct snap to the back. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sharp. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Callow. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sharp. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaking tackles and going. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the BAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Callow. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Linebacker shifting around now. The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Murphy. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He has nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pocket breaking down. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Duggar McFarland, and Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's that defense shifting again. Hand off to the right side. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's sharp. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
They'll run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
That's That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Sharp. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. Will not be brought down. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Bringing pressure. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He's running out of time here. Football's loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Going again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
The defense showing blitz here. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The first play of this drive now will set up at the 34. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. Chewing clock with the running game. The game moves the ball to a 34. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Roll it.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Vols. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Direct snap to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't